This approach allows us to ensure you have the right package to fit your unique needs. Your peace of mind is our priority. Get in touch with
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
And happy new month, April 1st, April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
Fool's Day.
Do you have any jokes for us today?
We'll see.
We'll see. So the big news, obviously, Faster Horses has decided they will return to Brooklyn.
Oh, April Fool's?
April Fool's. Sorry. Yeah, I don't really have much in the way of April Fool's jokes because today's a big day in our family because we have a birthday. My daughter has turned 14 today, which I have a hard time even saying that part.
Happy birthday,
gosh.
Allah.
I know. This was the other night at the storm, so this is it's the most current picture that we have. So yeah, she's 14 today, and that picture kind of just is like how she always is. So,
Yes.
We are very blessed.
She's a very happy girl.
She is very happy. Yes. And then this was, oh my gosh. Brandon, I was just a 28-year-old boy in that picture. And I saved that shirt on purpose. I still have it, and we're going to recreate that photo. I hope it still fits me. I had less skin on my face.
You think?
I guess. Like, face it. Is that how it works? What is that? Your skin just, is that? I don't know. Maybe I need a plastic surgeon after seeing these photos. So, happy birthday, Ella.
Happy birthday, Allah.
Yeah.
I asked Ella last night what they do for her at school, and I asked if Mr. Harvey, the food service director, is going to make a special cake for her.
This is the first time she has ever been in school on her birthday in her life. It has always been on spring break or a weekend. So yeah, this is the first time she's ever been in school on her birthday.
That's why she didn't know. She didn't know what they do on her birthday.
That's exactly right, because she'd never been to school on her birthday. But don't feel bad because that's how it is for everyone in the summer.
Well, Jackson Public Schools on a 2-hour delay. Someone broke into the the transportation department last night, and
nice of them.
the police are still securing the scene. And 2-hour delay after yesterday. No school at Jackson High School because of the storms that moved through. And today, Consumers Energy has 700 crews working across the Lower Peninsula. They have restored power to about 60% of the 250,000 customers who lost power. And here in Jackson County, 4,242 customers remain without power as of 8 o'clock this morning. So incredible damage in northern Michigan.
It's unreal.
Inch of ice, and power's still out in so many places. Pretty much all of Petoskey, no power.
It's crazy. You see some of the photos and videos online. It's absolutely amazing. Let's go outside and see what it looks like here. Much different than in Petoskey in Gaylord. April 1st, sun is shining. 46 and sunny today for you fine Jackson folks. So it should be a wonderful day. Thanks to Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. Thanks to Roger and Tina and the team at Hometown. So it should be a nice day for baseball on JTV.
It's a beautiful day for baseball. Let's play two.
We're just going to play one. I already did that joke today, Bart. One game, Jackson College live on JTV. They take on Kellogg Community College. First pitch, 3 o'clock, live coverage, 2:45 p.m., presented by Minuteman Sewer and Drain. David Rice and Max Fritz on the call, and you can check out Max Fritz as a guest on the David Rice Show, which is all new right now. You can check that out on YouTube, jtv.tv, or Facebook. It's the Everything Sports Show presented by the Insurance Circle Agency. Staying with podcasts, the Monday Mornings podcast is new. Matt Lehman is the guest. You can check that out right now on YouTube or Facebook. Thanks to Southern Michigan Bank and Trust for helping us with that. Staying with podcasts even more, you're going to see Amy Poehler on Friday.
Yeah.
She is the #1 podcast on Spotify and Apple.
Wow.
So how about that?
That's awesome.
So
I'll ask her about
I'm
it.
excited to hear about how that show goes.
Yeah, I'm anxious. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Amy Poehler and Liz Lemon.
I thought it was Tina Fey.
Tina Fey.
Okay.
Andy and I were away last week. Andy was in Florida, I was in North Carolina, and in Washington, D.C. we visited the nation's capital for a couple of days. I went with my brother, Matt, and my sisters, Becky, in the Hollywood sunglasses.
You know what's interesting is Tammy, who works for the Department of Defense, she put on Facebook, Hollies invade DC.
We
And
did.
I thought to myself, invades? You should not use that word,
No.
Tammy. But she works for the DOD, so she can say whatever she
Yeah.
wants.
And my other sister, Marcy. I didn't get that in before you mentioned.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can we go back to that picture?
Well, we'll see him again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
who-
that's
all right.
Tammy in the middle. Tammy's the designated selfie person. So we're at the Capitol. We saw a lot in 2 days. I mean, it was crazy. We walked 6 miles a day. There's, of course, the Washington Monument lit up. The Pentagon. You cannot take pictures at the Pentagon, but I conducted a press briefing.
Did you?
Yes, Pete Hegseth was not around.
Casual,
So I
huh?
took over the podium at the Pentagon. This is the only place you can take a picture in the
Is this?
Pentagon.
Did they really use this, or is this a set?
It
It's
looked
fake.
real to me.
Were there any pens or anything on the podium?
There were some notes.
Did you take them?
This is the 9/11 Memorial Chapel.
Where's
the-
this located?
Where the plane hit the Pentagon.
In the Pentagon?
In the Pentagon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, completely. 180 people died in the plane. And you don't see many pictures of that because the Department of Defense destroyed all photos and video of the aftermath because there were a lot of classified documents floating around, blowing around. And but this is the one area where you can also take a picture. A lot of people in Washington for spring break. Kids, the place was crawling with kids.
Yeah, a lot of schools take kids on spring break.
Is field trips, buses and buses. See all the buses?
I do.
That is Lincoln's hat. He was wearing that the day he got shot.
Amazing.
Yes, that's in the Smithsonian American History Museum. And the original R2-D2's 3PO are in that museum as well.
Wow.
These were actually in the movie. A lot of U.S. memorabilia, including Roger Staubach and Muhammad Ali's
That's cool.
actual game-worn items.
Game used bathrobe.
Yeah, his bathrobe. You know what this is?
That is where. No, I don't.
Archie Bunker, Archie and Edith Bunker from All in the Family, the actual chairs from that groundbreaking TV show. Gifted to the Smithsonian by Norman Lear.
Oh my gosh, Dorothy's shoes.
Yes, they're actually, they're not ruby red.
They're not. They're
No, they're
maroon.
kind of off red.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that the colors faded over the decades.
The lighting in the Smithsonian really low because light destroys artifacts and color. Yeah. Also, we went to both the Jefferson Memorial here and the Lincoln Memorial. And there it is. There's Abraham Lincoln. I think this was one of the most popular destinations.
Well, look at all the folks.
Yeah, there they were. It's huge. You know,
Do we have a tour group in our building right now?
I think so. We had a unique opportunity. We got to tour the Capitol courtesy of Congressman Tim Walberg. And
Oh wow,
this is in his office.
and I knew it was there because he's always said that. But for you to be able to get a picture of that, Bart, that has to be wonderful
yeah,
for you.
thanks to Matthew Smith, the staffer that gave us a tour. I sat at Tim's desk, went through some paperwork.
Thank you for bringing me those books home from his office. And you know the great thing about Tim is he would appreciate it if you took a book.
Well, and I got to tell Tim something. Your Discover card bill is overdue.
Oh, was that on the
Yeah,
desk?
it was on the desk.
The Discover card.
Yeah, your Discover.
You know, not too many
Discover
people
card.
have Discover
So,
cards.
Yeah, wonderful time had by all.
Good. Good to hear it. It's time now for Love Living in Jackson, presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. And today we're highlighting the ORS Race Series and the Family Service and Children's Aid 5K Run, 5K Walk, and Kids Run, which will be coming up on April 26th. You can sign up now. Visit orsraceseries.com, and the race series is presented by JTV and M&K. Thanks to Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real
Andy, for
Estate.
April Fool's Day, I've got 6 general knowledge trivia questions
Okay,
for you.
general
Just
knowledge.
random general knowledge from all over the world. Here they are.
I'm going to go 0 for 6.
Number 1, Bangui is the capital of what Central African Republic?
I don't.
Bangui. What Central African Republic?
Central Africa. I don't know.
Central African Republic.
Well, that's very good. Hey, guys upstairs, I'm wearing an earpiece. You can help me out anytime.
That's the name of the country.
Very
Okay,
good.
all right. How do you pronounce the capital city of Kentucky? Is it Louisville or Louisville?
Louisville.
It's Frankfurt.
That is not true.
I'm sorry. Yes,
Is it?
it is. It's Frankfurt.
Did you know that, Brandon?
Yeah.
You're reading my bachelor party shirt.
Okay. What is Paul McCartney's middle name?
Paul.
That's right.
Yeah, well,
Good job.
blind squirrel finds a nut.
His full name is James Paul McCartney. Which president is on the $100 bill?
Franklin, Grant, or Jackson? It's not Grant. Franklin. It's none of them. It's Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin. That's right. He is not.
I got
he
it.
is not
I
a
was able to
president.
talk myself
All
through
right.
that.
Who won the 1994 World Series?
The Atlanta Braves.
No one. There was no 94 World Series. And lastly, we'll end with an easy one for you. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin have both walked on what planet?
Well, this is up for debate, Bart. It's the moon, and the moon is not a planet. Is it? Is the moon a planet?
The moon is not a planet.
It's a star.
The answer is Earth. They've both walked on Earth.
That's very good, Bart.
Nice job.
You love concession food more than anyone else
I do.
that I know. And I am suggesting that you buy season tickets to Coastal Carolina because they are doing free concessions at all of their home football games.
Wow.
Just announced, all concessions will be free at home games this fall. Fans can get 4 items per concession visit: hot dogs, nachos, popcorn, and fountain drinks, with no limit on the number of in-game visits.
Wow.
Yes.
What's the catch?
The catch is come support the Coastal Carolina Birds.
They can't get people to come to the games.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I lived nearby there, I would go to the games. Absolutely. I mean, think about that now, if you got a family of 4. Not only can you eat lunch, you can eat dinner at the game because it's free.
How much do the tickets to the game cost?
It's probably not going to cost more than 10 or 20 bucks. I wouldn't think. So, Coastal Carolina doing big things. So, I like it. Yesterday, Brandon decided that he would break into my closet and wear the same clothes as me, which was odd, even down to the shoes.
Wow.
So today, Brandon and I made sure that we wouldn't wear the same shoes.
Yeah.
I wore some of my older-looking senior citizen shoes that I'm wearing today. You want to go to the shoe cam for me? I've only worn these twice, and I call these my grandpa's. My grandpa's. These are my grandpa's.
You know, a lot of people on TV, they have their TV shoes and they leave them at the studio.
That's what I should do. Yeah, that's what I should start doing. Hey, no Gus Macker this year. Thought we would let everyone know. We're going to take 1 year off, be back next year. Just wasn't able to get everything going. There was a new date this year, which was May 31st. Going to take 1 year off, and then we'll be back better than ever next year. So don't worry, the Gus Macker will return next year.
And there's a rumor going around that there won't be any Food Truck Tuesdays this year.
You're kidding me.
No.
Who'd you hear that from?
Well, apparently the DDA is floating news that they're going to charge food trucks somewhere around $260 per event.
Per day? Per Tuesday?
Per Tuesday. And food trucks say, well, we can't make money doing that, and so
There'll probably be, there's got to be some type of middle ground, right?
you'd think, but it sounds like
What is it normally? Is there normally a fee, or is it just, hey, come?
It's free. I
Yeah.
mean, Jackson was known as a very friendly food
For
truck
sure.
town. There was no fees, but the DDA apparently thinking about instituting a fee. County is saying, hey, come on over to the county. We'll do
The county
food
parks
trucks.
will do it. Interesting.
They'll do it.
Well,
they'll
the
do
Food Truck Tuesday has been awesome in Jackson. I would really hate to see that go away.
I think it's the most popular DDA event. Well, right up there with the cruise night.
cruise
If it were to go away, that would be a shame.
Yeah, that would be a shame for sure.
Who's on the show today?
Wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with Chrissy Siders, who's the president and CEO at True Community Credit Union. And we have Selena Taylor with Build Hope Garrett Family Home Initiative, and we're going to be talking about that on the other side of this break.